sleeping on the cold, cold ground. What do you think it is? The man in the shadows with the cold black stare. He's taking all the warmth and leaving nothing for you. He's taking all the warmth and leaving nothing for you. There's a reason why your children will be hungry tonight. What do you think it is? The man in the shadows with the cold black stare. He's taking all the food and leaving nothing for you. He's taking all the food and leaving nothing for you. There's a reason why your sanity is slipping away. What do you think it is? You thought that it was funny, you ain't laughing now. He's taking all I have and now he's coming for you. He's taking all I have and now he's coming for you. Where you could have had a warehouse full of all the empty promises he made to you. He would rob the poor and the well-to-do, and if you had nothing, he would take that too. He's a devil, he's a liar, he's a billionaire, taking everything and leaving nothing for you. Taking everything and leaving nothing for you.
I was born in a Dublin street where the wild drums did beat, and those loving English feet, they walked all over us. Oh, and every single night when me da would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with this fine chorus. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Oh, and how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. Come tell us how you slew them Mud Adams 2 by 2. Like the Zulus they had spears and bows and arrows. Oh, how bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them poor natives to the marrow. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Oh, and how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. Come, let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell when you fought them well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Oh, and how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. Oh, the time is coming fast, and I think those days are here when those English Johnny's heels will run before us. Oh, and if there be a need, then our kids will say Godspeed with a verse or two of singing this fine chorus. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Oh, and how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Oh, and how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. From the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra. from the green and lovely lakes of Kilishandra.
Precious, I'm here. Step away from the window and go back to sleep. Safe from pain and truth and choice and other poison devils. See, they don't give a fuck about you like I do.
You told us we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain inalienable rights. Among these, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Young, black, wild, and free, naked in a limousine. Riding through the hood real slow. I love it when I smell the trees. I just wanna party hard, sex in a swimming pool. I don't need a lot of cash, I just wanna break the rules. We don't need another ruler, all of my friends are kings. I'm not America's nightmare, I am the American dream. Just let me live my life. I want a crazy, classic life. I want a crazy, classic life. So if the world should end tonight, I had a crazy, classic life. I don't need a diamond ring, I don't wanna waste my youth. I don't wanna live on my knees, I just gotta tell the truth. Baby, I don't wanna be let down, I don't wanna cheat on you. I just wanna find a God, and I hope she loves me too. We don't need another ruler, we don't need another fool. Yeah. I'm not America's nightmare, I am the American cool. Just let me live my life. I want a crazy, classic life. I want a crazy, classic life. So if the world should end tonight, I had a crazy, classic life. I want a crazy, classic life. I want a crazy, classic life. So if the world should end tonight, I had a crazy, classic life. Yeah. Handcuffed in a bando, white boy in his sandals. Police like a Rambo, blow it out like a kendo sambo. Me and you was friends, but to them we the opposite. The same mistake, I'm in jail, you on top of shit. You living life while I'm walking around mopping shit. Tech kid, backpack, no you a college kid. All I wanted was to break the rules like you. All I wanted was for them to love me too. But no matter where it was, I always stood out. Black Waldo, dancing with the thick brows. We was both running naked at the luau. We was both on shrooms, praying face down, waist down. Remember when they told you I was too black for you? And now my black popping like a bra strap on you. I was kicked out, said I'm too loud. Kicked out, said I'm too proud. But all I really ever felt was stressed out. Kinda like my afro when it's pressed out.
Let me tell you a story about all us girls. Taught pain is our burden to carry the world. Innocence stripped it out, coming of age. Just stitched up my silence with ribbons and rage. The lonely boys pray through a flickering screen. They hammer their nails and I bare my teeth when they drag me to the top of that hill, thinking she can't survive, but honey, I will. You have to crucify me, but I'm way too hard to die. You have to crucify me, fire alarms from every side. You wanted a martyr, a virgin, a saint. I bled in the spotlight and fed on my shame. Why you telling me what I shouldn't say? When you gonna crucify me anyway?
God is a battlefield, baby.
Men wage their wars, building empires of violence. Girls swallow screams, make a home in the silence. Told her to bleed without leaving a stain, to cry like a lamb but harbor the blame. When they wrote the myth, they were twisting the names. Medusa, their monster, bound by the chains. I'll carry the stories that history erased, but you cannot kill the thing that you made. You have to crucify me, but I'm way too hard to die. You have to crucify me, fire alarms from every side. You wanted a martyr, a virgin, a saint. I bled in the spotlight and fed on my shame. Why you telling me what I shouldn't say? When you gonna crucify me anyway? So come and get me, get me. Come and get me, get me. Come and get me, get me. Come and get me, get me.
I heard that men never choose. The one that they really love is the one that they lose. She ends up being the one they daydream about in a suburban house with a woman he settled for. She was better for him, I guess. God bless, but it couldn't be me. Yeah. She's got her face beat and she's always home, and she put to sleep every dream of her own. And she lets you go cheat long as you come home. Searching the streets for someone like the one you let go. Wouldn't be me, baby. Like the one you let go. Couldn't be me, baby. I heard that girls never learn. Change everything but myself, hoping I get a turn, just to be the one he daydream about in a 2-bedroom house with a wife he don't even love. She was easier, I guess. God bless, but it couldn't be me. Yo, she's got her face beat and she's always home, and she put to sleep every dream of her own. And she lets you go cheat long as you come home from searching the streets for someone like the one you let go. Couldn't be me, babe. Yeah. The one you let go. Couldn't be me,
babe. I'm sorry to hear that, babe. That's fucking shit. I'm sorry, but listen, Jessie, you can't beat yourself up too much about this stuff. Like, you've got to go with your heart and your instincts, and you'll learn next time when you get the same feelings to not go there, you know? So it's a good thing you did it. It's all part of the growth. I'm proud of you for being brave and courageous and doing it and stepping into it and finding out what's right and what's wrong. For you, it sounds like he is a twat, and he will regret this for as long as he lives, I promise you, babe. But he's not worth your breath it sounds like. I'm in Mexico, babe. I just landed. Wish you were here. Miss you. Yeah, I'm sending you a big hug. Love, 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 love you.
If we could only please me on our way, I would not run. all-day rape, I'd never get laid. Started the car, he turned around and drove back to the bar. He said, now baby, don't be sad. In my opinion, you weren't half bad. She picked up a rock, threw it in the car, hit him in the head, now he's got a big scar. Come on, party people, listen to me. Right, style, leave. The next day, she went to her drawer, looked up her local attorney at law, went to the phone and filed a police report, and then she took the guy's ass to court. Well, the day he stood in front of the judge, he screamed, she lies, that little slut. The judge knew he was full of shit, and he gave him 25 years, and now his heart is filled with tears. One night in jail, it was getting late. He was butt raped by a large inmate, and he screamed, but the guards paid no attention to his cries. That's when things got out of control. The moral of the date-rape story, it does not pay to be drunk and horny, but that's the way it had to be. They locked him up and threw away the key. Well, I can't take pity on men of this kind, even though he now takes it in the behind. That's the way it had to be. They locked him up and threw away the key. Well, I can't take pity on men of this kind, even though he now takes it in the behind.
We're taught that after the war the Nazis vanished without a trace, but battalions of fascists still dream of a master race. The history books, they tell of their defeat in 45. Why did they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? They say the prisoner of Spandau was a symbol of defeat, whilst Hess remained imprisoned, then the fascists they were beat. So the promise of an Aryan world would never materialize. So why did they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? The world is riddled with maggots. The maggots are getting fat. They're making a tasty meal of all the bosses and bureaucrats. They're taking over the boardrooms and they're fat and full of pride. They all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. So if you meet with these historians, I'll tell you what to say. Tell them that the Nazis never really went away. They're out there burning houses down and peddling racist lies. So we'll never rest again until every Nazi dies.
Dead men don't rape! Dead men don't rape! Dead men don't rape! I get so offended when I say dead men don't rape! But where is the anger when I say women are dying? This is my body is mine, don't belong to the government. This is my body, it's mine to decide what the fuck I can do with it. This is my body, my right to decide is my right to my freedom. This is my body, yeah, not just a body, yeah. They're signing a wall, creating a scene. My body is not just a playground. From them with the guns, religion and greed, they're taking our freedom to breathe now. If freedom to choose is taken away, how many more babies will die now? How many women will die now? Tell me how many more people will die now? It's never been pro-life, only been pro-white. Black mothers fighting for justice. And what about babies? You wanna save them? You only care when they're unborn. But you're from the UK, it doesn't affect you. Put in the century, we're sinking. Untapped with the anger, feminist power. New generation is screaming now. Dead men don't rape. Dead men don't rape. You get so offended when I say dead men don't rape. But where is your anger when I say women are dying? This is my body is mine, don't
belongs to the government. This is my body, it's mine to decide what the fuck I can do with it. This is my body, my right to decide is my right to my freedom. This is my body, yeah, yeah, I am somebody, yeah. All of these men do it in secret, not ready to be a father. So where are their voices, where's the anger, acting like it doesn't matter. Punish the victim, making her suffer, nobody even believes her. Now she's pregnant, having his baby, raped by her very own father. Scream till I break, they say I'm overreacting. But how can I smile, put on a face, when all my sisters are dying? The free are the rapists, child molesters walking around tasting their freedom. Because of the system, no more abortions, and fuck all the children that need them. Dead men don't rape. Dead men don't rape. Your kids so offended when I say dead men don't rape. But where is your anger when I say women are women are women are dying? Women are dying. It's every day my thoughts have been spiraling. How many rights will they take from the women, non-binary, trans people? Violence? Is it the answer? Maybe it isn't. They're scared we'll discover the strength of our feminine power, the strength of our anger in numbers. We are the witches, they burn at the stake. Black, brown, indigenous women replaced with voices of only white women today, who don't know the struggles that these women face. But this generation is ready to change. We stand with our sisters of that very race. We understand racism still has its place in oppressing so many young women today. So keep your politics out of my uterus and your hands off my body. Keep your hands off my body. Women are dying. When a girl's got more fucking rights than a girl, keep your politics out of my body. My body, my choice, my future. Keep your hands off my body. Women are dying. Women are dying. Women are dying. This generation has the tools to push for a brighter future, where victims are not punished in a system that is meant to protect them. Women, trans, non-binary, and people with uteruses will have the rights to their own bodies, and rapists will not walk free anymore. No, no.
La, 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 la. Dear Mr. President, come take a walk with me. Let's pretend we're just two people and you're not better than me. I'd like to ask you some questions if we can speak honestly. What do you feel when you see all the homeless on the street? Who do you pray for at night before you go to sleep? What do you feel when you look in the mirror? Are you proud? How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye and tell me why? Na, 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 na. Dear Mr. President, were you a lonely boy?
say no child is left behind. We're not dumb and we're not blind. They're all sitting in your cells while you pave a road to hell. What kind of father would take his own daughter's rights away? And what kind of father might hate his own daughter if she were gay? I can only imagine what the First Lady has to say. You've come a long way from whiskey and cocaine. How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye? Let me tell you about hard work. Minimum wage with a baby on the way. Let me tell you about hard work. Rebuilding your house after the bombs took them away. Let me tell you about hard work. Building a bed out of a cardboard box. Let me tell you about hard work. Hard work, hard work. You don't know nothing about hard work. Hard work, hard work. How do you sleep at night? How do you walk with your head held high? Dear Mr. President, you'd never take a walk with me. Would you?
That's what I believe got him reelected, is the people knew that you could believe what he said. Well, that's a repressive.
Our country is strong.
How many people want it, but don't know.
We go forward to defend freedom and all that is good and just in our world.
All my devotion betrayed.
Wenn der Führer says, wie ist der Master Race? Wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Wenn Herr Goebbels says, we own the world in space. Wie Heil, Heil, right in Herr Goebbels' face. When Herr Göring says, they'll never bomb this place. Wie Heil, Heil, right in Herr Göring's face. Are we not the Superman? Aryan pure Superman.
Ja, wie ist der Superman? Super duper Superman.
Is this Nazi land so good? Would you leave it if you could?
Ja, this Nazi land is good. We would leave it if we could.
We bring the world new order. Heil Hitler's world new order. Everyone of foreign race will love the Führer's face when we bring to the world disorder. When the Führer says, wie ist der Master Race? Wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Führer says, wie ist der Master Race? Wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face.
Yo, let me tell you the news about a child in power making dictator moves. Executive orders flying, no time to lose. Democracy crumbling and Nazi salutes. First day back, he ain't turning the page. Reversing policies, setting the stage. Troops storming churches, hell to raise. Climate accords burning fiery blaze. Pardons granted to the riot crew. January 6th, guess it wasn't true. Now they're free, no debts to pay. A child's whims rule the day. Dictator moves with tiny hands. A vendetta across the land. Unchecked authority, screwing norms. Will democracy weather this political storm? Citizenship laws under attack. Erasing rights, we're going back. Families again torn apart. Mothers' cries pierce my heart. Free speech threatened, science hushed. Dreamers' dreams quickly crushed. And autocrats' grip tightens the noose. Lady Liberty feeling the abuse. Dictator moves with tiny hands. A vendetta across the land. Unchecked authority, screwing norms. Will democracy weather this political storm? Authoritarian moves in a two-fist dance. Vulnerable folks in a fearful stance. People will rise and take a stand or watch freedom slip because it can. Dictator moves with tiny hands. A vendetta across the land. Unchecked authority, screwing norms. Will democracy weather this political storm? Future's clear, this story's been told. History shows us how this unfolds. It's up to us to change the groove. Dance to freedom or accept dictator moves. 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment, 25th Amendment.
To cry, I heard you begging for life, running out of medicine. You're worse than you've ever been. Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be an antidote tonight. Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be an antidote tonight. I could play the doctor, I could cure your disease. If you were a sinner, I could make you believe. Lay you down like 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. I could spell your sickness, I could cure your disease. You're so tortured when you sleep, plagued with all your memories. You reach out and know what's there, like a god without a prayer. Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be an antidote tonight. Screaming for me, baby, like you're gonna die. Poison on the inside, I could be an antidote tonight. I can play the doctor, I can cure your disease. If you were a sinner, I could make you believe. Lay you down like 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. I can smell your sickness, I can cure your disease. Bring me your desire, I can cure your disease. If you were a sinner, I could make you believe. Lay you down like 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. I know all your secrets, I can cure your disease.
Yeah, this is my palace. Champagne in my chalice. I got it all covered like a wedding band. Wonderland, so my alias is Alice. And we gon' start a motherfucking pussy riot, or we gon' have to put them on a pussy diet. Look at that, I guarantee I got them quiet. Look at that, I guarantee they all inspired. A-Town made it out there. Straight out Kansas City, yeah, we made it out there. Celebrated, graduated, made it past fail. Sassy, classy, Kool-Aid with the kale. Mama was a G, she was cleaning hotels. Papa was a driver, I was working retail. Kept us in the back of the store, we ain't hitting no more. Moonlit nigga, lit nigga. Already got the Oscar for the Casa. Running down Grammys with the family. Probably give a Tony to the homies. Probably get an Emmy dedicated to the highly melanated. Arc Android orchestrated. Yeah, we highly melanated. Arc Android orchestrated. Yeah, Gemini still jamming. Box office numbers and they doing outstanding. Running out of space on the damn bandwagon. Remember when they used to say I look too mannish? Black girl magic, y'all can't stand it, y'all can't ban it. Made out like a bandit. They've been trying hard just to make us all vanish. I suggest they put a flag on a whole nother planet. Jane Bond, never Jane Doe. And I Django, never Sambo. Black and white, yeah, that's always been my camo. It's looking like y'all gon' need some more ammo. I cut 'em off, I cut 'em off, I cut 'em off like Van Gogh. Now, pan right for the angle. I got away with murder, no scandal. Cue the violins and violas. We gave you life, we gave you birth, we gave you God, we gave you earth. We filmed the future, don't make it worse. You want the world, well what's it worth? Emoticons, Decepticons, and Autobots who twist the plot, who shot the sheriff, then fled to Paris. In the darkest hour, spoke truth to power. Made a android out of your girlfriend. Let's get caught downtown in the whirlwind. And paint the city pink, and tuck the pearls in, just in case the world in. And nigga down dog, nigga move back, take a seat, you are not involved. And hit the mute button, let the vagina have a monologue. Mansplaining, I fold them like origami. What's the way, baby, this a tsunami. For the culture, I kamikaze, I put my life on a lifeline. If she the GOAT, now would anybody doubt it? If she the GOAT, now would anybody doubt it? Do anybody got it? Do anybody got it? I say anybody got it.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France.
Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
we